by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. And they even sell orchids. Use my name code Hillbilly in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. So go check them out, y'all. Y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic night. It's a little crooked, maybe not. Maybe it's maybe me. Maybe I'm a little crooked. Here we are. I want to talk a little bit about the Pinguiculas. Now, these guys need repotted because, as you see, they're falling out of the pot, which that one just now completely fell out. This one needs repotted desperately. They're not getting good enough moisture and whatnot from falling out of the pot and that kind of thing. So time to redo them and separate them, because like there's a lot of them in each of these pots. So it's time to separate them up. And I am going to do it a little bit different this time. I mixed my own Pinguicula dirt. So I was watching another channel and they had talked about this Fluval stratum. Now this is used in its mineral rich different stuff. This is used mostly like in aquariums, and it's used with shrimp and stuff like that, and it's for planted aquariums, so that you know, it has the nourishments and everything in the pellets mixed in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of that in the mix with this too. They usually go by, you know, parts, and I'll show you what I'm going to do in order to mix it. Yeah, I'm going to do like the same thing. It's basically you just use so many parts to so many parts. You just usually make sure there's enough silica rocks in it to you know, make sure that it doesn't like stay sopping kind of wet, that there is a little bit of air mixture in there. And I am going to add like a little bit of oyster shell this time, just a little bit. So, you know, just a little bit of a different kind of mixture here to put these guys in. But, you know, the main thing I use is peat moss. I use that's the main mixture is peat moss. And I do use a little bit of African violet soil or cactus soil in the mix. Usually cactus, because it's got a little bit of sand. So they do like that as well. But yeah, let's go along with me while I get a few more of these repotted up and get them in better pots, so that we can see what's going on with them. And get them to grow them better. Like I said, once they get out to this point where they're so sprawled out, you know, there's so many crowns in there, it's time to divide them up and make different pots again. So let's get them divided up and see how it goes. We are back. Now I'm trying to put the lights on. See, I'm back shadowed again, and I'm trying to kind of zoom the camera in a little bit so that, and turn the light on so that the back shadow is not so bad, so that we can still kind of see what we're doing. But I guess it's not really working, is it? So let's just zoom it back out, and I'll try to be careful in the back shadowing. But here's a bowl. It's got just a little bit of extra like small stuff like sand from the perlite and things like that from where I've done repottings on other stuff, and a little bit of chunks of bark. There is like little tiny pieces of moss, but that's okay. That's all. That's fine to be in there. No big deal whatsoever. So I'm going to use one of these little, this one's actually been on a plant, so it's got dirt in it, but it's no big deal. I'm going to use this as my parts thing. So I'm going to, what do I do with my moss? Using peat moss. Now I really like this Hoffman. It's organic peat moss, sphagnum peat moss. This works really good. It's a big bag. It's lasted me a long time. Oh, I was going to use it. Guess what? It's moldy. That kind of, I wish I'd have bought that down at top part of it's moldy. I wonder if I could use the bottom part. I hadn't used it in a while, as you can tell. It might be okay if I use this bottom part that's not moldy. I noticed today when I went down and got the oyster shell that my local little can't think of what it's called, local little farmers market. Come on, Paula. It's a little place, Speedway Market, where I get like my wood pellets and stuff for my stove. It's a little country store. Like, they sell horse food, all that kind of stuff. They actually had a bag of it, and I was like, no, I'll just wait, because I knew I had a little bit left, but I didn't look at it. So, serves me right, huh? So this is actually cactus mix. This is Miracle Grow cactus potting mix. So I'm going to use a couple of these, and it's got a mixture of sand, perlite, and dirt, regular soil, and a little bit of wood chips, because it's for cactuses and succulents and such. So, boy, I kind of wish I'd have had more peat though. I don't know. Let me look at it real quick. Hang on. That up a little bit. Mix it up a little better. I get any kind of mold flying around in the air, I'm going to start with my allergies. Lovely. So, I'm going to open up the oyster shell. Add a little bit. Main reason I got it was for my my paths and my frags. Plus this will help, you know, with the drainage and keep it draining. Alright. That will help with the pH too, which is good, which is kind of what this stuff will do too. The fluvial stratum will help as well. Let's go ahead and open this, and I'm going to have to put it in a different kind of bag after I open it, because it's not got a sealant thing, a resealer on it. Oh, I missed some of it when I opened up the bag. Yeah, they claim using this stuff actually means you don't have to do any kind of fertilization or anything on your pings. So I'm going to try it. This is just a test to kind of see. This is what it looks like too. It looks like little pelleted dirt. Is what it looks like. So this is just a new experiment to try with these guys, because like I said, I haven't done it before. I think I want to use a little bit more than that, guys. That's that really mixed up pretty well gone in there. I want it to be, you know, a little more noticeable than that in the mix. One of these days I would love to have a little shrimp tank. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to invest in a little shrimp tank. I love those little yellow and blue and red shrimp. I think it would be really cool to have them. Alright, now it's time for the silica sand, and usually it's quite a bit of the silica sand because you want it to be kind of gritty. So, but I kind of do it by eye, you know, I kind of eyeball how much it should be. And both of these I got on Amazon. As you see, it's little rocks basically. We will go with that there and see, mix it up and see what it looks like. Oh, I haven't mixed the, I haven't used the, perlite or the charcoal in here either. I do want to use a little bit of that. And actually the perlite, there is enough perlite in the mixture of the cactus mix for it, so it looks pretty good. Yep, it really looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. So, and the only thing is I was going to bring in some rainwater and let it get to room temperature, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So, but basically that's all you do is once you get these done, you just sit them in a tub of water. So I will go get some and get it acclimating here after I do the video. All right, so that is our mixture. Now what we do is move these guys over here. Take a little pot, whatever size pot you want to go with, and you put a little mixture of it. What I try to do is like get the rocky stuff and the barky stuff in the very bottom so that it, you know, has drainage well, and then I try to get more of the dirt stuff in the top, the finer dirt mix. Like that. And then I take like a poker of some kind and I make a hole in the mix. Place it down in there and then kind of push everything back on it, and that is it. Put her in a small little cup of her own. That one's too small, actually. I did get some bigger ones. Let's see if these are a little bit better. And yeah, it'll hold a little more water for it. So there you go. That's one done. All right, let's go for number 2. See, these have pretty good drainage holes through them. So yeah, you don't want your dirt going out them. So you want to put some of the bigger stuff in the bottom to kind of stop it. at first. Alright, let's see what one we want to get next. These guys are pretty delicate. They pretty dry too. I do need to get them watered, I guess. Definitely. They usually pretty much pop right up out, just like that one did. These might fall off, and you can start those if you want. Some of these that are bad, you can go ahead and pull them off and discard them. Only other big square one, so it'll go in there just like that. This one we'll put off to the side, and it should catch on and make babies, so we'll leave that one there. Yeah, you can see where they lose leaves all the time. Leaves die off on them. That's normal. And we got 2 more crowns in this particular one here. So we will grab a little round pot and start again. It's not hard to do, just making the mixture. And like I said, I prefer making the mixes myself. With this bigger one on the side here. I'm going to redo that one in the big cup. Remove the bad leaves. This one, see, they're barely just on the top. They don't really sit down in very far. This one, see, this one does have a lot more sand in the mixture, and that's okay. Like I said, you can basically do them however you like, whatever you're comfortable with, but it has also a lot of the silica rocks, the silica sand. We'll remove that stuff, and we're going to put new on top. Make the big hole here. Place this one on the side, see what it does. And basically, that's it. And that is basically all you do. So I'm not going to sit and keep you guys watching, watching me repot every one of them. But that is basically what you do. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. Bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.